Hello, Falcon fans, and welcome to our introductory interview with the brand new women's volleyball head coach here at Concordia University, Wisconsin, that being Carly Wehling. My name is Matt Menzel. And Coach, thanks for your time. Welcome to the Mequon campus. I know you've been here now on campus for the last couple of weeks or so since being announced as the new women's volleyball head coach. Before we talk about coaching and your philosophies and your style of coaching, let's go back in time. And how did you get involved, just whether it be playing, coaching, how did you get involved in the sport of volleyball?
Yeah, I've been playing since fifth grade, so it started as a school thing, and then that's when club was just really becoming a thing. So everybody started playing that and got involved in that, and just never quit. It's something I always loved to do, and became really passionate about, and then it became my career. So here I am.
From a playing standpoint, what are some of the highlights that stand out from your playing days?
Um, I think switching from an outside hitter to a setter, my senior year of college, but just the experiences that I had, the places I got to go, the teammates I got to meet, and some of my best friends now. So those are definitely some of the highlights that I carry with me outside of getting to play some really good competition throughout college and just had that opportunity.
So when did you get the coaching itch?
After I graduated, I was like most kids and didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do. So I was like, well, I'll go for my master's and do a graduate assistant coaching job, and kind of just fell in love with it there.
You've had a lot of great success at various stops that you've had already from a head coaching standpoint. When you look back at your time at some of your other schools, is there one area you point at and go, this is the reason we've had success?
I think it's just a combination of things. The mentors that I've had that I could lean on and kind of grow from. Being a young coach, it was really intense, I think, and kind of adjusting to the culture that coaching is now, and growing with the game and growing with your players that you have. So I don't think it was any one thing. I think it was accumulation of people that had influence on my coaching style and my path here.
You mentioned mentors. Who have been some of your mentors?
Yeah, Lindsay Michelle, she's at Indian Hills. I played for her, and then I got the opportunity to go back and coach with her. Really appreciate my relationship with her and how she helped me grow as a coach and a person. And then my coach, Jordan Lay, somebody I can always call to this day. We didn't always get along as player coach, but we've really become friends over the years. And those are people that definitely helped me shape my coaching career.
Last couple of years, you've been at UNC Pembroke, and this past fall, able to qualify for the NCAA tournament, first time in the program's 49-year history. How special was this past fall for you and for the team?
Oh, absolutely amazing. That group of girls that I had will forever hold a special place in my heart, along with Pembroke. So it was just super special to see the ones that had been there, since their freshman year, and kind of they set that goal when they got there as a unit, and for them to be able to accomplish that and to be a part of that was just so special, and something I'll always remember.
Now here you are at Concordia. What made this job attractive to you?
The location. I was looking back to get back to the Midwest, but outside of that, there's a great team culture here already. They've had success in the past. There's a great foundation here with the team that's already in place and the players that previous coaches have brought in. So just having that all in place and just not having to start a full rebuild. So that's super attractive in a job too. So to come in and kind of just put my own spin on things, and when there's a great foundation in place, makes it an easy transition. And that was kind of all attractive in the same aspect.
Is there pressure? Do you put pressure on yourself, though, to pick up where the previous coaches have left off, or do you look at it a different way?
I mean, there's a little pressure, but I think every season is its own, and you see that all over the place. You could think you're going to have a great year, and injuries, you get the injury bug, and it's totally different. So I think just having those standards, that accountability within the program, everybody being on the same page. I'm really big on goal setting, so that's something we're doing now. So I mean, there's a little bit of pressure, but I think that comes from internally and what your goals are too, of who you are from season to season.
How do you feel like in your coaching career, head coaching career, how do you feel like you've grown as a coach over the last several years?
Um, Being more patient, I think, is always a good thing. I think when you're talking to players, and just like I said, that goal setting had become a really big part. I don't think you can achieve things without a clear path, and having that accountability, building the relationship with the girls. You've got captains in place that kind of set the standard off the court and those sorts of things. So, yeah.
For Falcon fans, what can they expect in the fall as far as your coaching style goes? What are some of your coaching philosophies?
Yeah, I think you can expect, a quick offense, an energetic team, a loud team, and just scrappiness. So relentless. We're getting after it, and we're going fast.
Take us in that office. Okay, you get named the head coach of a program, a new program. What are the first couple of weeks like? What is on the agenda?
Right now, just getting to know the girls, putting names to faces. So, having individual meetings and seeing what their goals are, what their expectations are. And then I can, bounce it off of what mine are, and we can kind of meet there and have a goal and a plan together. We're going to start workouts here in a couple weeks after spring break, so really excited to get in the gym with them. But right now, it's kind of all office stuff and conversations. So, but that's good too, getting to know them outside of the gym before we get started.
Well, to wrap it up and to piggyback off that, okay, so now between now and the start of the fall season, what goes on as far as coaching goes outside of getting to the players, the spring season? Is there a lot of still recruiting to do? Is the schedule pretty much made? How do you go about preparing for your first season on the sideline?
Yeah, the schedule's pretty much done already, so that's good. A little checklist off there. But yeah, recruiting right now, finishing up with 23, getting a good handle on 24s, and we've got some summer camps coming up this summer for kids to get in if they're interested in Concordia and all that sort of stuff. But lots of recruiting, game planning, yeah.
And I'll be here before you know it.
I know. I don't know how it's March already.
Well, Coach Wehling, appreciate your time. Welcome to Concordia.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's the new women's volleyball head coach here at Concordia University, Wisconsin, Carly Wehling.